Yes, you saw that right. I've spent a total of 283 hours in anime expeditions. Today is going to be like a mini showcase of my accounts, but on the second half, I'm going to be giving you guys my best tips for you to actually progress faster in this game. Let's go ahead and start off the video with a banger. We're going to go ahead and do a stat reroll. Now this is because my Dark Mage already has his stuff pretty much maxed out except for the Z. I have a ton of rerolls anyway, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and just roll it. Okay, we got the exact same. We can get these. We really need these now, but unfortunately we didn't get it. This is because I actually have another Dark Mage which pretty much has the max stat, which is pretty cool. Then we're gonna have, of course, our own Dark Mage on this side. Then we're going to transfer that on over. And look at that, we just gained, I think it was like a 3% damage increase, and of course I'll do the SPA. Alright, so that's a little sneak peek on what my Dark Mage actually looks like. So if we were going to go ahead and take a look at my units, like I said, I'm going to be showing you some insane tips later on, so don't skip ahead. My favorite unit so far on this account is of course going to be my Dark Mage. My Dark Mage has an okay amount of equipment. I mean the stats itself, it's not maxed out but it's somewhat usable. I would preferably get this to mythic range. I'm supposed to do that already. Like, I have a ton of these rerolls that I haven't been using. Then how many unbounds do we actually have on the account? I have rolled 6.7. Nice. Within those 6.7 rolls, I've gotten 5 unbounds, which is kind of nuts. Although I did also purposely go for primordials, so I'm going to show you guys that. So we have gained an extra 3. Obviously the puppet, we have primordial on Goku, and also on Cell. I think the best equipment I have is probably on Vegeta, which nearly has max stats on everything. Same thing with the Shinigami Sword, that's nearly maxed out. And over here, his damage is completely maxed out, and his range is about to be as well. Although on the Warrior Pole, we do have the perfect 10% physical damage for Goku. Let's move on to the next segment of the video. You guys are probably wondering what I've been doing. Well, if you haven't seen it already, I have pretty much every single unit in the entire game except for Trunks, but I'm just lazy to get Trunks. I have done Tower, but I really don't care. I can do this really high since I have pretty much every unit unbound with the good ones. There are definitely a lot of people pushing, but I only did it up until 50 because I just wanted to get Qbert, which is quite good at buffing actually. Next thing you guys are probably wondering, have I done any tournaments? And the simple answer is I pretty much don't care about tournaments, but I've already placed at number 7 at my highest. So you guys are probably wondering then, how much do I actually have on my account? Well, I've already shown you a while ago, I have a decent amount of rerolls. I have a ton of stat rerolls, it's absolutely nuts. I still have 1.7k trait rerolls, which means I still have a guaranteed unbound. And I actually have Gohan. You guys are probably wondering why the heck my Gohan doesn't have a trait. But that's simply because over here on the Dragon's Wish, if I just complete everything, I haven't done it yet, I've been quite busy. If I've done all 7 of these up until these 46 hours, I can actually get a free unbound, which is gonna go on Gohan. I'm pretty sure this is also new. You could get this from the Wandering Trader because I bought it for 5k gems to see. But it turns out it only increases banner luck by 25%, which is absolute trash. I'm about to show you guys the best tips, so stay tuned. One more thing though is this Forbidden Teacher. Seriously, can we have this shop refresh so that these coins are absolutely useless? Because we're farming for this, and this is just stacking up. What is the point? Now it's time to showcase my expedition. Well, my expedition doesn't actually have that much special things over here. I haven't even finished it yet. It is at weekly or level 2 rather. It's kinda, no, it's not kinda. It's absolutely useless. My resource drill over here is not maxed out yet. What am I even missing? I'm missing Lush Dirt and a lot of expedition points. But I'm not really that fussed about the geodes. I have decided to go ahead and max this out though because I'm going to show you guys a strategy right now. Which leads me to my next point. The best strategy for you guys to level up and get some really easy Z stats is by using the training grounds. Max it out to level 3 because this is the only way you're going to unlock 3 slots, and these 3 slots will actually level your units up really quick. You saw probably from the start of the video I came over here with stat potentials, right? Well, pretty much all you need to do is just look for the units that you upgraded. And once you find that unit, you can see they have 400 worthiness, which is how you're going to get bonuses for applying or rolling. Of course, these are actually just trash. At my stage of the game, I only need about letter Z's. And if I keep failing to roll Z's, well, that's just completely unfortunate. And there we go, there's absolutely nothing. That's how I pretty much get it all. Look at this. I still have other units which have Z's across the board. I'm pretty sure a Lady Giant might have one as well. Yeah, there's another one. There's another Z there. Here goes the last gambling for the video. Okay, we don't really care about that anymore. And of course, we don't get a Z. Moving on to the next phase, you guys are wondering, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, I am a 100% free-to-play, so I don't ever spend my YouTube perks. I actually gain nothing from it, aside from the wonderful title, of course. Trait rerolls, the best way to get them is of course going to be doing your daily challenges, which give you 30, then we have the daily, which gives you 10, and over here the weekly, I always do these all, I get 50 from the weeklies. Those are definitely the best ways, but recently the expedition, we actually did level up the shop to level 3, right? We can actually get 15 of these trait rerolls daily. And I mentioned earlier on the raid shop that you can actually get 50. Unfortunately, this doesn't refresh. Still a very, very stupid mechanic. Come on, anime expedition. And there are also a ton of events going on right now, including the Guess the Unit. There's also the Beyond Pain for the manga skin, and also the Ball in Trials. If you need help on either one of these, I have both of the 100% easy tutorials on my account anyway, just check those out. And with these event coins, you can actually just come over here, just buy these trait crystals. I've bought probably 1,000 already from playing this game just from the trait crystal shop. Or not the trait crystal shop, the event shop. As for farming gems, because as you can see already, I actually have a ton of gems even without macroing. I just do my daily stuff. But I am about to make a video which will actually show you guys how to macro really easily. There's a brand new macro that works on mobile. If you guys don't want to miss that, make sure you guys are already subscribed to the channel and leave a like to the video. As for your units, it really depends on where you are in the game. If you're quite early, well, if you're late game at least, just focus on some of these units that I'm about to say. Gohan, definitely top 1. Gohan is top 1. There's nothing close to it. Next up, I would say is still Dark Mage. Dark Mage is still the highest DPS in the entire game. Nobody even comes close to him still. I've done the tournament. And of course, if you do his cheese strat with the electric, then Dark Mage is still the best one in the game. However, Vegeta has been coming close. He is really, really high DPS with everything that's going on, especially with the brand new Warrior Pole. Super, super good. I would highly recommend unbounding these 3. Some other unbounds that I don't really mind is probably going to be Megumi. Megumi is still quite useful up until this meta. You can get Megumi from the summons right over here. I'm actually close to getting another one. And if you guys are not looking for unbound units, then Cell is a perfect one. You can actually both use Primordial and Forsaken. It works pretty well with Bio Insect, so make sure you guys do use him. Very, very solid, and he will never be outscaled because of the amount of stuff that's going on in his passive. For your farm, of course, I'm going to recommend Stone Alchemist. If you guys have been a long-time follower of the channel, I hate Ramen Guy. Hubert has been very good recently. He has so many buffs. You definitely don't need a trait on him. I have Draconic on him because I rolled it once and it gave me Draconic, and I just kept it anyway for funsies. Brand new Goku in the game is... it's not the worst, it's not the best. Itachi, though, has been growing with me. I love Itachi. Very, very good unit. Best shield breaker in the entire game. He works both with Unbound and Forsaken. If you guys are not familiar with the debate already, it's Forsaken is better for tournaments and Unbound is better anywhere else. I would also recommend getting an Unbound on your Elf Mage if you really want. If you're going hard for tournaments, then you definitely need an Unbound free run. Kenpachi Unbound is also really good for tournaments. If you guys have made it this far, you guys are probably wondering, what have I learned within spending those 283 hours in this game? It's actually a very simple answer, because I learned nothing.